is getting better. That he won't practice. So, and then Juju won't practice, but making progress. Mike Dana will be out there, and he will practice. Look forward to the challenge of playing Tampa Bay. We know they're a good football team, very well coached. I mean, Todd does a heck of a job with that crew. Excuse me. Along with his coordinators, they're all top-notch guys, and both offensively, defensively, and special teams, they're doing well. So we look forward to that, again, that challenge of prepping ourselves this week to get ready to play them. So on Monday night in particular, right here at GH Field at Arrowhead. So anyways, with that, time's yours.
What role do you see for Josh Uche?
Yeah, so we've had the benefit of having played against him. So we know he's a very aggressive, good pass rusher and good all-around player, but good pass rusher. So we'll work him in with the defensive line, rotation-wise, as long as he can handle everything. And I wouldn't expect that he wouldn't. So, but he'll start today working in there and getting used to what we do.
Do you think he'll play on Monday?
Yeah, I think there's a good chance. We'll see, though.
And is there any update on Pacheco and whether or not he's getting close to activating him?
He's getting there, but he's doing fantastic. I mean, he's really doing well, but we just, between the trainers and doctors and all of that, that's out of my hands there. So, but he's making great progress there.
Same kind of question also on Charles Omenihu.
Charles doing a good job too, working his tail off. Again, the surgeons that do their jobs, they have the feel of it, and so they're constantly evaluating these guys. And when they're ready to go, they're ready to go. I mean, that's how I look at it. But he's getting closer to answer both your questions, and both of them are. So.
What was your need for a guy like Uche? Were you pretty happy with your pass rush when you guys weren't blitzing?
Yeah, no, we know how important that position is, and adding him into the mix there, I think, is something that helps us as a football team. So I tell you, that's why we did that.
And going into this year, you guys really wanted to exploit more of the deep passing game. You obviously don't have the personnel to anticipate you have. Just the fact that really hasn't been unlocked, is that the result of that personnel, what defenses are still doing too? How do you just assess that situation?
Yeah, I mean, defenses are doing a nice job with their shell coverage, which is allowing us to gain a lot of yards underneath. But I mean, it's just not the big chunk plays. So I'm okay with whatever they present. Defensively, we've got to use what we have there. So.
Andy, with an offensive coordinator like Liam Cohen, what have you kind of seen from him as a play caller? Have you got to kind of talk and interact with him over the years?
No, I haven't. I don't really know him like that, but he's. I think he's doing a fantastic job. Their offense is very efficient. Their quarterback is playing great, and he lost two of his primary guys. I mean, he keeps rolling. So the guys that they have in are a little bit smaller guys, very very fast, and they've got these running backs that are top notch, and not just one of them. They've got a couple of them. So they've got a real good offense, and he uses all of them. Liam does, I'm saying.
You've gotten to be around DeAndre for a little bit longer now. He was pretty late getting here last week. What have you kind of learned about him in meetings and what you saw from him last week?
DeAndre, yeah, he's really handled things the right way. Been very diligent on studying and asking questions, and staying late, coming early, the whole deal there. So his role will continue to increase this week. I mean, we're comfortable with that, and I think he's comfortable with it.
Coach, where does it stand with the left tackle position? Do you feel comfortable with Wanye, or is there a temptation to maybe go back and give Kingsley a try?
Yeah, we'll see. Listen, we feel both of them can be starters, so we're just right now it's going to stay Wanye, but I mean, we're lucky to have two guys that are young and growing, and that are going to be good Chiefs.
Bye.
Andy, Tershawn's tackle on fourth down, how much does that reflect broader growth that you've seen in him this season?
Which one was that?
Turk, Tershawn?
Yeah, Turk, Turk's is one of those guys, nobody practices harder, nobody works harder than Turk. And he's not the biggest guy, but he's he's physical and very strong. So, and has a great lower body for playing inside there, and utilized all of it. So, along with his quickness. But I would tell you, from where he came from to where he is today, there's been a lot of work that's gone into it by him, and persistence, and it's paying off for him.
And just the defensive line in general, obviously a lot of things had to go right on the goal line stand, but the interior line, I mean, maybe it's self-evident, but how much are they responsible for making that
Yeah, absolutely.
stand?
Yeah, no, that's a big part. It starts there. You know, they've got to handle their business there, and then the linebackers and secondary, they all fill their gaps and have to do that job. But I mean, it was our D line. It starts with them.
Similar question to Nick, just what kind of unique challenge does Todd Bowles present you guys?
Yeah, Todd, who I've had the privilege of working with, very, very intelligent, and played in the league a long time. He's got a great feel for defensive football, and he's got a variety of things he can do with it. So he's sharp, and he gives you a lot of different looks. Go ahead. Did you? Yeah.
Is it a small thing to change your schedule from, moving the game to a Monday night? Is that a minor thing, or is that something that you normally would like to kind of have even more notice?
Yeah, we kind of worked through some of those things in training camp, different scenarios, a Thursday game. And this year's a little different because we have games all over the place, but Thursday game and Monday night games, we kind of maneuver our schedule there to kind of fit this, so the guys are a bit used to it. So I would tell you, no, it's normally the back end of it that's a little bit tougher. Front end, you're okay. It's at the next game, as far as it's a shorter prep time. So you gotta look ahead, which we don't like to do. So.
Andy, we're getting close to the halfway point of the season. From your perspective, what do you respect and appreciate most to what Patrick's done so far this year?
Yeah, again, he's been playing great football. And you look back a couple years ago and teams would show you shell coverage, and he had to kind of get used to that whole deal. Now he sees it, handles it, gets it to his guys, gets the ball out of his hands. He's a great player. That's what, and he manages everything there. So it's like having a coach on the field.
Sam?
Andy, you knew coming into this year that the way teams would beat you guys, having won the last two. Obviously, the Raiders had a lot of intensity in that game. What have you just thought about? Because I know there's a long way to go, but the way that you guys have responded to that part of the challenge.
Sure. Yeah, no, I thought that was great. That was a great game, great atmosphere. Both teams came ready to, fight, and that's it led to that, which was tremendous. Great for the rivalry thing that goes on. So, and so, you know how hard the guys work at this. You know how hard the coaches work at it. You want a challenge every week, and that's what you want. I mean, let's go. Let's see what we're all about, and it won't be any different this week. This is a good football team and one of the better teams in the NFC. So it's we got to make sure we have a great week of preparation.
Last one, Neil.
Coach, how sweet was it to get your tight end involved? You've gotten the other tight ends, but to get number 87 involved in the way you were able to do that?
Yeah, the last few weeks we've been able to get him in positions there where, and really where teams weren't doubling them as much. So, and some of it was a multi-formation that we were using in there that helped that. Some of it is Noah, just his production levels up, and you put both those guys in the game, and you got to be aware of them. So it's been great though to get him going he's one of the great ones. And you might slow him down a minute, but not for very long.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
All right, good.
Thank you.